What's going on, everyone? It's Sweaty Zeus coming to you again from this area. I believe it's the cistern. We're by the lift, and you'll see that area down there we talked about in the last one. We've got a little kind of boss encounter with three of the Umbral Reapers. Forget, I think they're called, another weapon's called the Bringer of Stillness sword. So I don't know if that's like what they're technically called. I just keep calling them Reapers. They look like Grim Reapers to me. But remember, with the last episode, I talked about not going up the elevator until we finished a certain quest, meeting someone down in the depths, and it involved Byron's necklace for his ex. So I'm gonna go through my rings real quick. Let's see here. Alright, so we got both of these right now that increase our sorcery powers. I was just looking through to see if I had something that decreased my um, wither damage, but I don't think we do. The one for Dread here, Dread's how long you remain in Umbral. I was confused about that, but it's apparently the eye in Umbral, because it says a status, but it's basically like the timer in Umbral with the eye, how it builds up, and then the Red Reaper comes for us eventually. So we're gonna hop down these. I'm gonna roll that one. Now these ones are a little tricky. Just be sure to let go of the left stick after you jump. That'll prevent you from rolling. I know you're kind of probably worried about rolling off. We're gonna play this. It's gonna be the Noctua polearm. Alright, so here's the three amigos. We're gonna have our boss fight, and it is kind of a gank fest, but we're gonna go ahead and buff and then try to do a drop attack on this guy to get us started. And don't worry, it's not too bad. We got a good knock of like half of his health. Once you get him down below half, two more will come out. Yeah, stillness is going to be the first one. Just try to stay on him, take him out, and then pick another, stay on him, take him out. You don't want to be bouncing around between them because obviously, if you aren't doing all your damage on one, then the longer the chance that all three can be doing damage on you. So it's always a good strategy when you're fighting more than one. It seems like it goes without saying, but it's something, in the middle of a fight you might not think of. But yeah, you always want to pick one and try to take them out of the fight. And these guys are pretty easy as long as you stay dodging, watch their attacks and dodge. Especially if you have holy, they are pretty weak to it. Smite damage is really good. So they do bleed. So or no, I'm sorry, they don't do bleed. They do wither damage, I believe. Yeah, they do wither, but you basically they're not that big a deal. Just stay hitting them. You'll get a good rune, vestige seed. You'll get the robes, and we'll get the right hand bringer of stillness sword. I think those are you can get those from regular drops. There's a right and left. The right, I believe, applies frostbite as well, so that's nice. It seems to be pretty good. I'm upgrading them on the other character that I'm using with the walkthrough, for prep. And so far, I've got them to like +6, both of them, and it seems to be pretty good. So there's Marco's axe. We'll open this door. So if you need to get back down there for any reason, I don't know why you would, but that is there. And then you can drop down to these. And if you go through here, we are on our way to the depths, and we're done in this area. You will have to have drained the cistern, and if you haven't done that yet, just go to the last episode. I talk about where to get the key and all that, and where the lever is. So I'm gonna go switch out of Umbral though before we go down through there. I don't want to start off in Umbral through the. So we got kind of a long ways to go. There is a Umbral exit totem not far into the route, I believe. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out now. And you can go ahead and spend your vigor if you want. It's probably a good idea. The area we're going into is going to be pretty easy to fall, so enemies aren't too bad. I really like this now that I got the buffs all set up. My sword seems like hit a whole lot harder. You notice I'm doing the red damage now on the number that we're getting on the enemy hits. So that means we're doing more than enough damage for enemies in this area. Like red, gray, and white are the different numbers you'll get, and the different colors you'll get for the numbers. And they indicate, like how much damage you're doing on the enemies relative to how much you need to do. Alright. I believe gray is the one that means you're not doing enough. White means you're about where you need to be, and red means you're over damaged for this level. So like you should have no problem if you're doing red damage. There's the totem if you want to get out. There will be these braziers here we can light. I've lit them all and haven't seen any indication of like any secret or anything. But they are nice to light because you can see your way around a lot better down here. So, anyways, there'll be one up here by the ladder. Just interact with them. So there's a fire bed if you want to rest, and here's our little map thing. It doesn't really say much. It just kind of tells us to go down to the depths. Here it is. Because it shows us lighting the braziers in the map. I remember seeing that and thinking, like, just gotta be some reason or. But I haven't found anything online and haven't found anything myself. And I know I've lit them all, so. Alright, there'll be some ammo here. And we'll go around this way, be another brazier on our left. There it is. Got an enemy up ahead, down a level. Kind of tucked in behind the ladder here. Probably can't get a drop attack. Yeah. Just kick him off. There's 3 regular nuggets. Watch out, there is a pilgrim there. It'll push you off, so just be careful going through that door. She's really wanting you to walk out so she can push you off the ledge. There's 2 large, which are very nice. Be sure to pick those up. Light the next brazier. So this area, we got an area over to the left that we want to go to. I'm just trying to see if I could shoot them down there, but I can't. And be careful, you can walk through that floor there. I went ahead and broke it so you can see it. There is a bigger skull, and then we can go downstairs this way, or we can cross, if we go into Umbral, we can head across the middle. She fell. Alright, go ahead and hit her with some holy. You can hit most enemies down low from up here, so if you want to go ahead and knock them out. Mostly just miners, and then obviously that Womb of Despair, but she fell. So that platform will be there, and the one in the way won't if you're on Umbral. Got another effigy or Umbral totem here if you want to get out. And there's an item behind these wooden slats you can get in from the front side. And here we've got some regular nuggets. And drop the ladder down. I'll give you access from that way. Go ahead and break that. And grab the item behind, which is the shovel head, which is a fist weapon if you want to use that. And go ahead and light the fire brazier. Break the ball. If we go back here, it's going to be some more miners. I was thinking they had a parasite on them, but two more large shards. We'll exit Umbral. Of course, I gotta break everything. I don't even think about doing it till I already do it. And I'm like, I don't need to do that. Alright, we're gonna head on. Just double checking real quick. And there should be a ladder in the back here. We'll take it down. And there should be an item here at the bottom. Mornstead Pike, I believe. Yeah. Oh, there he is. I forgot about him. There are a lot of sparrows down here, so just try to be prepared for them. I'll be able to warn you with most of them. I did forget about that one. Alright, so we got our first fungal bowman here. I don't know if we've dealt with one yet. I don't think so. But you really just want to run up and rush them if you can. They go invisible, so if you get a hit on them, it'll pull them out of invisibility. And you'll be able to lock on in. So they are kind of hard to deal with from range since you can't lock on. And they're tough to see, especially in the dark. Grab this Vigor Skull, which is one of the bigger ones. Alright, going up the stairs. Just wanted to check, make sure there wasn't anything. If you fall through, that's just the way you go. I couldn't remember if there's an item on the mid-level. There's not. So we are done in this area. We'll continue on. Thinking there's another enemy over here. I'm probably just thinking of the Womb of Despair, which I believe is already dead. So we'll continue on. We got another flower bed here. And we're getting close. We've got a right up ahead. We've got an elevator that'll take us back to the Vestige of Katrine, which is where we last saw Byron. And if we look down the um, down the cavern, you can kind of see where we go and how big this area is. I really like this area. It was surprising. I didn't know, um, this was down here when we got in the cistern. I thought we were supposed to go up, and this was all kind of a surprising thing to find. So it was pretty cool to see how deep it went. Now you can just barely make that, so you're just gonna have to run and jump at the very edge of the ledge at the last second, and it's easy to miss. You could just kind of barely get your toes on the other ledge when you get across. And then there's really just a vigor skull up there, so I don't know if it's even worth it, especially with having if you've got a little bit of vigor, and it's been a ways since we had to save. I'm gonna go over here and pick up the wither ward. That's really all it's up here. I don't know if it's worth jumping for. I don't know, I was thinking it was a vigor skull, but right here pick up the large Derelium. And yeah, there it is. I was like, I knew we had a another one of those braziers to light. I just couldn't remember where it was. And that is it. We'll continue on further. And we are at the elevators, which will again take us back to the Vestige of Katrine. Which I think the last one we were at, actually, right? Just gonna yeet these guys off the ledge here, since they are umbral parasited and not fun to deal with. There it is. There's two umbral parasites over here. One's just kind of in the middle in between those boxes, and then the other one's on that pilgrim. But that's where we'll go a little later, the next elevator, and then this is the one that'll take us back. So we've got two elevators, one that'll bring us to where we were just now, and then one that'll take us down to the bottom of the depths. So we've got to make our way the rest of the way down to the very bottom of the depths, down to where the boss is. Actually, it doesn't take us all the way to the bottom. There's a vestige at the very bottom, but it'll take us down halfway. You can see now we can also send these if we, run off real quick. You can actually send the elevators down. So that's a nice update they put in the game. There's Miner's Desperation, which is a shield. Go ahead and light our next brazier. And now we can open this door that was locked quite a while ago. Go ahead and call this back up.
I'll find the bastard who took that pendant. You find them.
Alright, so he's still talking about the pendant, but that'll change next time we talk to him. Grab a snooze here at Vestige of Katrine. Trying to see how many Derelium I had, if it was enough to upgrade. Alright. You really want to start making sure you get everything out of Stoneman's inventory here. If there's anything you want. Like I kind of like that helmet, but there's not really much else in there I want. You can buy the Brio stones and the magic stones, mana stones from the armor. But when we come back, I think in the next episode or the one after, should be about the time, but he's going to actually be gone, so I would just recommend buying whatever you can from him. Or like whatever you want. So there's the Bringer of Stillness sword we picked up. Yeah, that's the one that has Wither And then there's the other one, like I said, that does the left hand one does uh, frostbite damage. So, and then Rosamund's sword. I really would like to use it. I haven't had the build for it, but fungus encrusted pickaxe. We picked that up. That's a good one. I'm thinking about using. I was, oh damn it! I didn't mean to do that. Upgrade the wooden cross. I was thinking I was on the sale screen for some reason. I don't know what was going through my head there, but um, I'm just trying to clear out my inventory a little bit. Hammer of Holy Agony. I really like this one. I went and picked it up. Like I said, I hadn't gone in that upper area and bought the key from him, but I went and did that after the last episode. Just to make sure we got a few things I wanted to get, like the enhanced throwing axe and things like that. By the way, they did nerf those a little bit, so I'll go ahead and upgrade this so we get another rune slot. But yeah, their latest patch, they did nerf some of the uh, enhanced throwing ammunition is what they call it. But yeah, they nerfed those a little bit. The throwing hatchets were definitely overpowered, as were the hammers. So you will be missed. Play that Sarah McLachlan song. I will remember you. But yeah, those things were so good, man. I used them so much in my first playthrough. Like anytime I struggled, I would just whip out the throwables and take half my boss's health bar out. So you can see we got like no strength on this character because there's like only like a couple weapons we can even use. Alright, I think that's good. Let's get out of here. Go throw another level on. Did I put... Oh yeah, we got these two. Go ahead and pop those.
Our holy work.
Alright, and we got a Chrysalis Rebirth, so if you want to respec any of your stuff, you can do it here. I was thinking about doing it on this character, but I think I'll maybe pass for now. I'm pretty happy with it, but I was thinking about putting a little strength in so I could use that hammer I like, but it's going to scale off strength too, so I'd have to split between strength and radiance, which I don't want to do yet. So I'll have to think about what I want to do. I'll probably just leave it as is for now. I was gonna take this one Umbral at some point, but I think I may just leave this playthrough Radiance because we're gonna get my favorite spell here soon, and then I think it'll make it a lot of fun. It's basically like just laser beam, so it just like stays activated when you use it. So it's super cool. It just throws out a beam. It's just like and just burns their health down. So I think it'll work real good on bosses and big enemies. So we'll get that real soon. Alright, so back at the Vestige of Katrine, we're going to head back down our elevator and work our way further into the depths. We do have a quintessence right off the bat. You want to get it. It's a rather difficult one, so if you want to come back and get it later, I would totally understand. It's one of the harder ones, and I think it's only going to give us 1 out of 2. So as soon as you get off the elevator, if you go left and hit the parasite, you can get the one behind the barrels, and then the other one's on her. I didn't get it. I was thinking I did, but they ain't dying. You can actually go below, stand from the bottom and do it too. So thinking about doing it. And then they fall down, so. There we go. Really could just run past these guys. Oh, come on. Now you're going flying off the edge. Oh, she moved just enough. There you can see out there that big platform where our quintessence is. Die already. But yeah, look at him. Yeah, you can go down here and shoot up at the parasites through the floorboards if you want to do that. So we've also got this down here. Damn, there's a lot of these dudes right now. We're gonna yank you. And then we got a running jump. We'll want to take them out first because they'll build up our wither real high if we don't. There we go. Run and jump. And then behind us over here we got a umbral parasite belly thing. Not a parasite, an umbral tumor, I think they call them. And we got Pilgrim shooting at us from way over there. Apparently we can't even stand behind this. Come on, man. Die already. Oops, didn't mean to use that. So yeah, we can roll over there, jump, probably jump. It's another eye for our lamp. And this is actually going to bring us way down, probably like towards the middle, between the start of this area and the next elevator, which is like the middle of the whole area, so like maybe a quarter of the way. It takes us past that whole area over there we got to get through and past the quintessence and all that. So I guess it is like a shortcut if you just want to avoid the quintessence and get to the bottom or unlock the next elevator. There's a brazier up there too. Might have missed that one before, actually. So maybe there is something that happens, who knows. And we got a bringer of stillness right here. Oh shit. There's that move. Oh fuck, heal, heal. Oh, damn. You're already in Emerald. So we got to go back. There's one thing that sucks about this area till you get your first seed bed and seedling planted. You got a little bit of a long run down there. The elevator you got to wait on if you don't send it back, and so it's all right though. I'm here to entertain you, right? Woo woo woo! Check out my entertainment skills. Alright. I love how the doors open on these things. These like flip up. You do get kind of a cool view when you're going down. You can see big area. Trying to stand next to the button so when it stops I can run off and hit it. So it opens on the other side though. So I'm gonna show here again how you can get the parasites from behind. we go, I'll show this. Go below and pop Parasite. And they're vulnerable. Price the 2-hand. Loving that smite rocks. It looks so cool. It's like a lightning bolt coming down. So you can go down that way again if you want. Probably not a good idea. We'll go ahead and go this way. And we'll pass the Quintessence. We've got a Sparrow over there, so you may want to take him out from range. It's going to be 2. There's this one and another hidden one. The hidden one's on the left, behind those boxes. There's a little false door. You'll see when we get close, he'll break out. There he is. Alright, he's dealt with. Chip Spear. Alright, so to our left there is where we get to Quintessence. To our right is how we get to our dropped Vigor that we were killed with. And there's an item over there. I think that's just an ammo pouch. Oh, you're still alive. Look at that. Dang, stop shooting me. There's our umbrella exit if you need it. We'll go ahead and go up here and get this little consumable item, which is a mana stone and a ammo pouch. Yeah. Satchel, excuse me. And that's where we go back up to get our Quintessence. Got an item right here. Poison Cure. Like that one. That's a hidden one. I might have missed that one too. Maybe I didn't get them all before. We'll find some big secret that no one else has found. I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe, just maybe. 1 in a billion chance. Alright, you're not taking me into Umbral right now, sir. And I'm gonna break your boxes. Alright, well, we're gonna go into Umbral anyways. We're gonna work our way back up this way. Go ahead and heal. Try not to use our charges. Pop a Brio Stone and heal. I do like to do that when I get a chance to no enemies, so I can save my Sanguinarix uses for when I need them. I'm gonna go ahead and take out this guy while we're here. It's gonna be a little harder than I expected. I was thinking we could shoot him. Roll out of that, roll out of that. Oh, we almost got you, don't kill us. There we go. So satisfying killing those guys. I hate dealing with them. And we get Wither Salts for it. Amazing. Amazing. What would I do without Wither Salts? I do like how in this game, though, your buffs last so long. I think that's pretty cool. I got tired in Elden Ring of some of the buffs I would use had like 10 or 20-second times on them. It's like, bro, I gotta cast this thing like 3 times a minute. Or 6 times a minute. It's like, shit. It's nice to throw on Assault and have it run for probably like, what, 3 or 4 minutes or something. Depends on the one, but I think the salts last longer than the ones in the picture that are like just loose, and then there's the ones in the picture that are like in a little pouch. The, the better one, I think. Oh shit, I forgot to pull it out. Fuck. Oh god, that was so stupid. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to fast forward this. I'm full that we gotta come all the way back down. Oh, I'll see you in a second. Alright, back at it again. Got my vigor back here. Let's go. No more effing around. We got it. Give us a nice run and jump. Whee! Now pull that out. First we gotta kill you. Oh, and we're gonna get blasted from behind. If I get killed by that thing, I'm gonna be so pissed. I didn't even know who was shooting at me. So yeah, you gotta pull that out and then run and jump. It's like I don't want to make another trip all the way down. It's like a 5 minute, 5 minute route to get back here. I need the two-hand engineer. There's a lot of these guys. Just deal with them. You don't have to keep dealing with them over and over, but there's 2 regular nuggets, by the way. What I've learned is you want to clear out the ones that are available right there when you get to the area, but the ones that'll keep spawning over time like that, you just can kind of just ignore once they're up in your face. There will be a set number, that are like in the area when you get there that you want to take out. So we didn't really need to go up that way. I was just double checking the way out. We need to go over here. We're going to need to soul flay that. Probably shouldn't have done it yet because I think it's on a timer, so we'll probably have to do it again when we get up top. So we'll go up this ladder. Get rid of all these so they don't activate like right when I try to jump or something. There's our quintessence. We'll go ahead and take him out. And then as soon as we get out there, we've got a Mendacious Visage, which is our big face dudes to deal with. I don't know where he is. When we looked out there, I didn't see him, but he is out there. So we'll go ahead and buff and run and jump. There he is. Go ahead and grab this. Oops. Go ahead and grab this first in case we die. We've got it. And go ahead and open them up. Like I said in one of the last episodes, you can use the lantern to soul flame them and it'll open them up and then you can do tons of damage. You just really fell off. Alright, Tummel, Vestige Seed, Brio Trio, Mask of Wrath. Tummel is one that I think gives us health on hit or kill one. It looks like a vampire teeth on the rune, so it's a really good one. Hard thing is finding a slot for it. It's like got the harder slot that I don't think you get till like a high level on a lot of the weapons, but it'll be really good when we use it. So head back this way, and then we can jump over. And we're back on our path where we were. This is right where we grabbed the satchel and mana stone at the top of that ladder. And we fought the Bringer of Stillness on the bridge right here. Our last life. So we'll go ahead and exit. And we're back on our route. So we're probably not going to get all the way to the bottom in this episode. It's kind of a far, far journey down there, but we should get most of the way there. Probably have to cut a little bit of this into the next episode. There's another if you need it. Exit. There is right ahead here an item that you can kind of jump for. That's probably one of the sketchiest yet that we've had to deal with. Yeah, right there on that. You see on the other side that hanging platform. We'll have to jump out to it, and it is a sketchy jump. But I don't know. It's up to you. I don't remember the item being anything ridiculously good. I can't remember what it is. But by the way, we'll get a ring soon that will, when we go on these long fighting. Oh, there we go. We got another fungal bowman. We'll go ahead and deal with him. He's got a parasite on him. Deal with that, and then while we're unlocked, not locked on, go ahead and just spam him down with attacks. There's another one at the base of that lift. There we go. Alright, so over here we got another brazier. And the sketchiest jump ever. It's like I don't even want to do it. There's regular nuggets. And our way down further. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this. I was trying to think about getting to the next area, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now. The key is you gotta go ahead and line it up over on this plank, and then just hit run and immediately jump. You have to wait till the very edge of that. And you should just barely clear the jump. You won't have hardly any room for error, but you'll make it. I was just double checking how to get out of there, but I remember now. So we're gonna line it up, run and jump. Oh, just barely. Like just our little tippy toes barely landed on there. Alright, and that jump's not so bad. And there's the snake oil grenade. Which I think that is pretty good, but I haven't really used it. So next brazier, light it. Continue on. Go ahead and spam some magic at you. There we go, taking out the enemies. Oh, I almost fell off the edge there. That was a little sketchy. There's our next brazier. You can see there's a bridge we need to lower. We'll get to that by the end of this episode, most likely. And then that'll allow us to continue our route. Alright, so speaking of sparrows, we've got an ambush of them here. You definitely want to go ahead and buff. There's going to be like 3 or 4 right here. They can be a nightmare right here. So, basically got this kind of little gauntlet. We're going to go around and then we'll come out on the other side where that bridge is and lower it. Oh, we're just spamming attacks. Hoping we can get them. Those dudes are such a pain. Alright, go ahead and heal a little bit more. Thought there was one more, maybe. Maybe not. And we can run down here. And we got an item for them. There he is. He dropped down. Surprised us. 2 of them more. Yep. That's 5. 5 of them. I told you, there's a lot of them down here. Oh. And we did it. Alright, so that'll be the nimble ring. That one will give us increased agility. I believe it increases your agility by 3. 3 levels, which is nice. Maybe if you find a weapon you want to use and you don't have the levels for it. Alright, we'll continue around this way. And we do have a little flower bed ahead that we can save in if you feel like you need it. That is a fascinator, so be careful. We're going to go ahead and flay him. Get his paw for good luck. And I'm still popping brios like they're going out of style. And mana stones. We'll jump down here. So there's where we're going. That's the girl over there. That's Necklace. We saw her. So there's our little flower bed, umbral flower bed if you need to save. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and throw it down. It's probably not a horrible idea since she's right here. I'm going to try to bow out most of her inventory. And I don't want to play through all that again, because until we lower the bridge, we don't want to come back through. So we got a door here on our left. We'll have to go into Umbral 4. I don't want to hold it too much, because there's a dude that'll pull me in, but we don't want to go in that just yet. That's going to be a tough little area in there. There's the 3 regular nuggets. And we're coming up, there's like a little fortress ahead. I'm going to deal with this guy quickly. Another bowman. They will inflict you with poison, so just careful. And then if we hang a left here and go in this room, and then another left at this little shrine, there's a false door we can knock down, false wall I mean. And you just keep following this path and you will end up over at our girl. What's her name? Why am I forgetting it? I've said it like 50 times, I know. Winterberry. Yeah, her name's Winterberry.
Winterberry.
She has a respec item, so I think coming down and meeting her is worth it with Byron's quest, plus all the
I know you won't trade
plus all the rings and stuff she has.
A long time ago, I asked someone else who had a lamp like that if he'd trade it to me, and he called me a bad name and told me to go where he cut my head off. He was
Threatened to cut my head off. He was rude. Was it Byron?
People in Mondstadt. But I'm quick and clever.
Probably the guy that was before us.
Amazing things to trade. I just found a necklace here in the mine, but you can't buy that. I'm keeping it for myself because I love it so much. Hello.
All right.
I've got a shop.
So
I'm keeping it for myself because I love it so
you
much.
talk to her, you can go ahead and buy all the stuff you need, and we will get her as a merchant now that we talk to her, as long as you talk to Byron first before going up top. Since these are cheap, I'll just go ahead and buy them all. But yeah, we definitely want to grab the Rebirth Chrysalis. There's only 4 in the game, so it's only 4 chances of respec in the whole game. And one of them is kind of a grind to get, so not a bad idea buying all those up. And then I could use a lot more of these, so.
Have you seen any of my friends? They like to stay in the dark. Well, they're not very friendly. It means I'm not on my own.
Oh, that's so sad. Alright, there's another little flower spot, and there's that bridge we were standing on over not too long ago, where we looked over this way. So we're going to run back. Take a right. If you take a left right here, there's the bridge. You can go ahead and kick it down. Yay! It's our brazier. Yeah, we just need to go back and do that little hallway I was talking about. That was tough. It's a bunch more sparrows, so we gotta go into Umbral, and then we're gonna play that. They're all coming out. Alright. Go ahead and get our buff on. Probably not a bad idea. Alright, and there they are. They're all sitting around guarding our little Umbral tumor. We're gonna call the pair of angels to just fuck them up, and we'll clean them up after that, and all done. That worked out really well. I don't know why I did that. I gotta go right back to play it, but whatever. Alright, played it. There's the Pendant of Atrophy. And continue on. Take a right, and we're back at our bridge again. And yeah. Probably a good place to end, I would think, there. Oh, I got one we missed. There we are. There's our save spot, and go back to the hoist, which is where we started, and we tell Byron
The thief's not but an
about Winterberry.
afflicted girl. That lamp's rotted your brain. Does this place look like somewhere a child could survive? Oh, I suppose I've seen stranger things in my time. All right. If there's a chance that's the case, then when I find her, I'll stay my hand. At least long enough to be sure. If you're right about this, the thought of a poor girl down there alone in the dark, Katrin wouldn't have ignored such a plight. And she'd not seen.
Well, they will be friends now, and that'll take care of Byron and his quest, and we'll be able to have them both relocate to the hub. And anyways, but he won't do it till we go up top, so we'll have to still get through another episode or two. But yeah, thanks for watching. It's been Sweaty Zeus Gaming on YouTube and Rumble. We'll end there, pick up in the next one, finish the rest of the area, and we got a boss at the bottom we'll take on. So see you then. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Later.